Society is a romantic comedy drama film directed by Woody Allen and stars Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart, and Steve Carell. And I'm just going to come out and say it, this is my favorite Woody Allen film since Midnight in Paris, because this film perfectly encaptures what Woody Allen is all about. All of Woody Allen's films has great writing, has quirky characters to it, and more importantly, Woody Allen's films have charm to them. And while this film hasn't gotten as great reviews from a lot of critics, I actually enjoyed it. I'm going to be one of those people who's going to defend this film because it's really not a bad film. It's actually really good. You're guaranteed to have a great screenplay by Woody Allen, and there's great writing here. Like, the dialogue is well written, and it's delivered brilliantly by the actors in this film, and there's not one bad performance by any of these actors. Like, everyone gives a good job, especially Kristen Stewart, who I think gives the best performance of her career in this film. And even Steve Carell does a great job as well. Something I noticed and loved was the film's use of the color yellow. As a large majority of this film uses this color, and for me it only took me a couple of minutes, but I figured out it symbolizes the golden era of the time period, which is set in the 1930s. And this film's actually well paced, like it tells the stories of its characters well, it sets up everything brilliantly. And to me, I felt like I was watching two films in one. Because the first half of this film is set in Hollywood, and basically it's about Jesse Eisenberg just moving out to Hollywood and trying to work with his uncle while also falling in love with Kristen Stewart's character. And then in the second half, the film jumps to Jesse Eisenberg's character moving back to New York, where he was originally from, and just running a nightclub, and that was the majority for the second half. So to me, it did feel weird that it jumped from this one place to another. To me, I thought I was going to get this whole film about like working in the film industry and whatnot. And you get that in the first half, but then it just jumps away from the film industry and just jumps to like working in a nightclub. And to me, it did feel weird that it drastically changed its tone here, but I didn't mind it. And I'm not going to say this film's absolutely perfect. There are two gripes I have with this film. The first gripe is this film has narration, and I don't think this film needed narration, because the whole time I was watching this film and there was narration, I felt like I was having my hand held the whole time. I felt like I was being instructed of what was going on, and I didn't need to. You could almost take the narration out and know what's going on, but every couple of minutes there was constant narration just saying like, oh, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what the characters are doing. This is one of those films I feel like doesn't need narration. Another gripe I have with this film is the ending. With the endings of most Woody Allen films, you get a sense of closure. I never got that here. To me, I felt like I left this film with a lot of unanswered questions, and the ending to this film just didn't leave a big enough impact as a lot of Woody Allen's previous films. Like, the ending to Midnight in Paris just ends beautifully and wraps everything up, and you got a sense of closure there. However, here with this film, I never got that sense of closure, and that was kind of disappointing. One small gripe I have with the film is, at the start of the film, it did feel a bit slow. However, the more the film went on, the more I started to enjoy it. And about halfway through, when it jumps to the second half of this film, I absolutely love this film. To me, it hit the level that I was looking for, and I had a much better time with this film as it went on. Overall, I enjoyed this film more than I thought I was going to. Like usual, it has great writing by Woody Allen, great direction, and the whole time I was watching this film, I knew I was watching a Woody Allen film. And while my two gripes are there, like the narration doesn't need to be in the film and the ending didn't give me that sense of closure, it's definitely one of Woody Allen's better films in recent memory. And I would have no problem ranking this film one of the top films of the year, and I'm going to give Cafe Society a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.